This is a story about life, about struggle, about success. Not just mine, but yours too. Because whether you see it now or not, we're all trading something every single day. Time, energy, choices. That's life. That's trading. I wasn't always here. I wasn't always the guy you see on your screen. I started out just like most people, uncertain, broke, doubting the system, doubting myself. But one thing kept me going, the belief that life's biggest opportunities aren't given, they're taken. And I took mine. See, trading isn't just about charts, candles, or currencies. It's about discipline, patience, and the courage to bet on yourself. It's about understanding that every loss is a lesson and every win is a stepping stone. It's about the grind, the sleepless nights, the early mornings, and that voice in your head telling you to keep going when the rest of the world says stop. But let me tell you something. This journey didn't start with success. It started with failure. More failures than I can count. I remember sitting in front of my screen, watching the markets eat me alive, thinking maybe this isn't for me. But deep down, I knew it wasn't about the markets. It was about me. My mindset, my choices, my willingness to adapt, to learn, and to grow. The truth is, trading is a mirror. It shows you who you really are. It forces you to face your fears, your doubts, and your limits. But it also shows you your potential if you're brave enough to see it. I'm here now because I refuse to quit, because I learned to see every loss as a stepping stone, every setback as a setup for a comeback. And if there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's this. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be persistent. Success isn't about getting it right all the time. It's about staying in the game long enough to win. This isn't just a stream. This is a movement. A space where we don't just talk about markets. We talk about life, about growth, about becoming the best version of yourself, not just as a trader, but as a person. Because the truth is, the charts don't care about you, but this community does. I do. And together, we're gonna rise. So, take a deep breath, clear your mind, and get ready. This is where traders are made. This is where dreams are built. And this is where your story begins. Let's get it. Let's get it.
What's the deal, gang? What goes on? How are you, Ski? We have NYC open here in 1 minute, so let's run through this breakdown real quick here. Let's turn down the music. Real quick, daily bullish, right? We've made that bottom wick for the previous day. We made this yesterday during Asian session. The previous 4 hour closed bullish, no top wick, so we've come down, tap support here. And yep, we see the hourly pulling up, the 30 pulling up. We've created a top wick for the previous candle as well. Let's find our levels here. We do have a great support here from yesterday that we really liked, and that actually matches up with our current levels. We also have a nice level up here that we broke down from, and we have a resistance up here that we might be headed to. This is very interesting. This closure is going to matter here. Wow. I think we just respected, but we did not flip bearish. So here's the thing. The previous candle had no top wick, the previous 15 here, right? So we've come up and we really wanted this to flip bearish here and close bearish. So if that was the case, then we'd be looking for sells right now, but it didn't. It closed right at it with a top wick. So technically we closed bullish with a top wick. We should continue up on this candle, but this candle did close respecting this resistance, right? Just now, it closed right at it. So if we are able to close bearish on this next candle while engulfing this one, I would not mind. So if NYC Open does not ride this up heavy, which it could, right? And we're able to come back here and get this bearish closure, I would really love the opportunity to take these sells back down, retest the lows. So let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get it. This is what we want to see. My mic is low.
Seems like a little bit. I just turned my speakers up right before you said that.
Mic is low. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Still low?
It's cool.
It's all right. Loud and clear. Okay, well, that's what it is. NYC volume here. Volumito. All right, well, there goes that idea. All right, so let's get rid of these pictures as they are irrelevant to what we're getting now. Give me 1 second, gang. Let me think. About that win from last night. Is that plus 46 from this morning? I missed it. This 40 pips, that's from last night's Asian session. So if anyone was on for Asian last night, we had a Nice sell. People at the Zoom door. Welcome. Welcome. Come on in. Sit your asses down. And lock in. Yeah, might go a little low. Too low. I don't know. I gotta go into the wavelength settings to check that out. And if I do that, I might throw off the whole sound for the rest of the stream. And we get a bearish closure here on this 15. We're heading down. Here's the deal. If this closes bearish, doesn't mean we need to use this as a stop. It means we're setting up for entry. Next candle's top wick would be a stop, so that's okay. It doesn't really matter how much this drove up as long as it can close back down in range. Might actually get what we drew here. We get this motherfucker. See what we won't see. Does top one futures allow you to buy a funded account when you have a pre-live account? No. And for some reason, this shit is still paused. I know why it's paused. It's paused because I didn't pay the data. I had no idea that I had to pay data fees once I go live. So I paid the data yesterday because they sent me an email. It was like, yo, they must have seen me talk about this shit on stream, like I said, and they sent me an email. They, yo, go pay your data. You're probably not aware of this. So I did. It's been a couple of days and it's still paused. Yo, if anyone from top one is here, can you guys fix this shit? Fix this shit right near. Top one futures allowed about. Oh, I just read that. Come on, gang. Where's the questions? Damn. 6 minutes on this 15 candle, and then we'll be into the last 15 of the 4 hour. And this 4 hour, this is it's a nice wick to fill down here. If this candle doesn't start flipping, we get a top wick and start heading back down. That would actually be very interesting if you get that fake out on the next candle on the next 15. Whether this one closes bearish or the next 15 does this, which would take us to 10, right? If the next 15 does this and fakes out, that takes us into the bearish 4 hour closing. Oh, down here, right? What happens? Next 15, next 30. Position. With the bearish 4 hour, with the fake out on the 15, with the 30 back below the range. That would make sense in a lot of cases. The only reason why I think that might be the off chance and we're likely to push up is if you look at this daily, we look like we're heading straight up, especially with the fact that we broke that previous daily low, grabbed this wick. If we start heading up here, we should be Flying to all-time high.
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
Could you turn your mic up a bit? There's nothing to turn up. Everything's turned up. Turn me up. Gang, hey, I'm gonna try something right now. And if this fucks shit up, we're gonna have to restart stream. How do you about taking sells when a candle closes no bottom wick or lift, for example, if it happened in the trade you're currently hunting? Well, if you get a leg candle, you'll give it a chance to make that bottom wick right up against you, and once it doesn't and re-breaks the lows, I'll be in there. Well, you sound fine. Here's the deal. Yeah, we were messing around. That's what it is. We're messing around with the wavelength yesterday. Thing is, if someone's saying I sound a little low, and then another person says it, and then another person says it, then there's something to it. If like one person said it and another one was like, yeah, but there's like 20 of you. 20 of you are saying that shit. Something's going on. So I will not have the quality of my live stream ruined. Gang, how about now? Is that good? I put my gain up to 50.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yes, sir.
Way better. Okay. Yeah. Dun. Should I put more? Or this good? Should I make the gain louder? Does anyone feel like this needs to be louder? Basically, more. I don't think I want to do more than this. I picked the gain up from 37, which it was on 45 before, gang. So I picked it up from 37 to 52. I'm listening to 3 YouTubes at the same times, and yours is the lowest. How about now? Is it now the loudest? Need max gain? Word. Who's the other 2 YouTubers? I'm not gonna drop that info in this chat. Gatekeep, baby, gatekeep. Uh-oh, are we heading down for what we was looking for? There's 1 minute left. Wait, we might have positions here before we close. Maybe unless we fake out on the next candle. All right? But if this 15 closes back below it, it's respecting. I'd rather get the next 15. You know why? Because then it's a 15 fake out, 30 respect of the level instead of just I don't know. Fucking thing's gonna come down. Oh man. Yeah, we're gonna get our position here right now on the next what if the level could be like that, right? If you go based on that candle right there. Oof. I need a top wick, gang. Come on. Come on. Top wick. Top wick. once this re-breaks highs, I'll have a sell stop on the break of this candle low. That was a heavy top wick here. Man, I grabbed a lot of orders, but I need this to re-break the high. I don't know if this is on pause, but we're gonna be selling after a top wick is made here on the live account. I'm sorry, I can't unpause this funded. This right here is this blue line right here is now a sell stop. All right, signal channel, well, and stream. We have a sell stop at 4603.8. So we waited for the top wick. We got it. On the off chance we break that low now, we should be good to go. 3.9, 03.8. On my MT5, 03.9 is tapping the wick, so I'm going a bit lower, 03.8. This heavy wick we just grabbed. Look at all these orders. We came back down, closed below. Now we're grabbing whatever didn't come with us. And the rebreak of the low should be good here. We have a wick to fill. 4 pips. Right here, this will be partials. People at the Zoom though. Are you having a sell stop? Yeah, but unfortunately this fucking thing won't let me place a sell stop because this account is paused. Why is it still paused? I have no idea. So we're taking this in the live account and the signal channel, but at some point these stops are gonna get too dunkalicious for us to take. I like the new mic settings. It's not picking up everything in the background. I don't have anything in the background. That's why it's not picking it. You have an order waiting? Yes, this is a sell stop. Wix, I have never heard your mic get quieter when you turn your head. Are you using a different mic? No, but there's something changed in the settings because my daughter was playing Genshin Impact and she couldn't get the headphones to work, and she just changed a whole bunch of settings and I had to reset everything. I might have not reset everything the way it was, so I don't know. Gonna re-break highs. Once it does, we'll delete. All right, yeah, we can delete this like 100 pips now. It works better. Well, thanks to the kid. Thanks, kiddo. You did well. You did well. Let's delete these sell stops. This was a stupid candle, that previous candle right there. Come down and close respecting it. R-word candle. You're not trading on the funded? I can't. They won't let me. It's not a funded. It's a pre-live funded prop firm account, but it won't let me. I don't know why it's still locked. Delete, delete. outcome year 2. Also had one pause, forgot to sign a I don't know what I need to do. Anyone knows what I need to do? Who did this? Where's the dude that had the pre-live and then went to live? Where's that guy? He said, right, that he completely forgot about the fact that I had to pay the data fees. But once you pay them, was there anything else I had to do or anything I got to sign? Did I miss something? Because there's nothing in the contract, nothing. I got to reach out to Mike. Oh, Jason, there he is. There's got to be some other shit. I'm missing something. There's no way this is paused for 2 days and just after I paid it. I mean, there is a way where it's doing it now. Wait, get rid of these sell stops. I think I have to sign something for the data in the account page, but I can't find it. I'm in the page. I don't see nothing. Let me look around. Maybe you paid in the first month, now the second. No, I just paid it yesterday, day before yesterday. Yesterday, sent him an email with the proof of payment. It is sorted today. Glad I've grown up from being impatient. My old self would have been in the cell right on that break of the low. Oh, right here? Yeah, you would have gotten burned. Quick pump. Wait, what's up with the 4 hour? Ooh, what's up with the daily? Loading up. Thing. 5 minutes here for the 4 hours close. Yeah, I should answer with proof payment for the email. Did you answer their email if needed? I didn't get an email from them. Email from top one. We're excited to let you know that your subscription with us is now active. Here's what you know about your subscription. You can manage the subscription, update your details, and view upcoming billing days by logging into your account. I've done that. Okay.
Did you sign the contract, mate?
Which contract?
The top one, you know, when you go to their website, just below dashboard, there's.
Oh,
you can
yeah.
go-
That's when you open the account, when you start it. Yeah. But we've been trading on it already for a while.
All right, yeah.
For a month. Oh my God, yeah. In the email, it says, once payment is completed, simply reply to this email with your confirmation. All right, just emailed them. Hopefully, I don't know how long this will take. Hopefully, they'll be able to take that pause off. I'm paused, my shit. Couldn't take 40 pips yesterday because this shit is paused. Yeah, so I have to send them a screenshot that I paid for it when I have pre-live. Yeah, I just sent them a screenshot of the confirmation email. That's what. Now, honestly, I don't like that. Why I got to pay for data? And why am I paying $140 for data that I pay like $8 for? That should cost like $8 or $7 in TradingView. They're basically giving you that demo account. They know they're not making any money of you. I mean, they're giving you the live account. They're not making any money of you. So I don't know. Definitely a cash grab. But why off me? All right, the 4-hour closed here, by the way. Split data fees. stuff they make. Yeah, we might actually have some sells here. How do we close? The 4 hours closed bearish below this range. Level here. This could come down pretty heavy on this flip. Sorry, this rebreak out of lows. But I want this to be a closure first, at least a smaller time frame closure, because everything closed bullish here except the 4 hour. We can get a smaller time frame closure here before rebreaking this low, maybe a 15 top wick on the next one, and then break it low. We can look to retest the lows here. Didn't quite get, we're not really reacting with this top wick off of anything, so I would have preferred the stop wick to be steeper. Yeah, this candle here, when you came up, that candle, once it flipped bearish, it just filled the entire range down, or the entire 100 pips. So the break of this low might do the same thing. I'm selling. Should I close? How much is their split? What do you mean the split? From the live account? I don't know, like 20%, probably 80-20. I think, because I took a payout of $420 and I got paid like 318 or something like that. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get some kind of bearish close at resistance at this level or up here, or can we tap this area and come back down? Let's see what happens. But I like closures, bearish closures below this blue line, 46.16. And if that happens, we will look for some sells with the bearish 4 hour to come down, fill some of this wick, partially fill that wick. How far away are we from 29.6? Man, we are almost there. Gang, by the way, please drop a like, sub to the channel, and please share this stream. Help me grow this community. Give me a bearish closure. Don't you drive just yet. You see, last time we came up, that candle, look what it did here. You see that doji candle? So as you start heading down here, right, start coming down here, you really want that closure first, and then the next candle is what you want to be on. That's the candle that came down. Oh, we're far away. We're 50. I'm sorry, not 50. 47. 40 subs. I think Asian tonight will do it for. I think we could do it today. Bless me. Thank me. Oh, that means I'm speaking the truth. Yeah, 47. So that's nothing. Asian gets 120, 150 a session. Let's get. Yeah, rebreak out of lows. Will it push or will it hold up for us? Looks like it might push down here. Big range. 45 pips. Yeah, it's just there's no closures here. We have not had a single closure. It's just doing the same thing that this candle did. But I would have liked closure. While the candle's still open and we had this big, massive bullish drive, it's tough to take that. Because at that moment you could be forming that bottom wick to continue up here. How much did I give you? I gave you 36 pips. Not bad. Yeah, this is what I didn't want to see, right? This little break out of lows and driving back up. Just didn't know if that was going to be 2, 3 pips, 5 pips, or 50 pips. Ended up being 30 pips. Can you guys unpause my shit? Nope. Yeah, it's a bit of waiting involved here, but I think we'll still get our positions. We'll still have a good opportunity. $46.11 low on 15. Yeah, I don't really care. This one, too far back. Super minor levels. Super minor. Maybe as you were coming up here, right? You could have worried about it, but then you blasted through it here. Then you came back down, didn't respect any of that, and blasted through it here. And now the third time you blasted through it here. So, kind of irrelevant point. We're not respecting it. All right. Yeah, there's just some. Down here, but there's just some candles that need to be printed here before we can make any kind of decision. Chat, give me 1 second. Okay, now I can't mute you guys. Now my sound's off. Mic check. Mic check. Okay. Good. Hey, you guys are actually doing a pretty good job subscribing. I'm impressed, New York session. We might get to 29.6K subs. Not too far away, but I'm gonna need your help. Still gonna need you guys to help a brother out. Please drop a like, sub to the channel. Please share this screen. Say this every day. Can't do it without you, gang. Can't make this community bigger without your help. So, please help out. This month, 30K? Yeah. You're buying? Oof, there's that closure. Only the 15, right? The 30 could still come back down in a range here. So we want that at least to attempt to come down. Give me a fucking bottom wick. ain't that a bitch? Yeah, I want a bottom wick to this area. This is a candle, so you might see this flip bearish. Retest the body of the candle, which is what I want. We want at least the bottom wick to the body of the candle, so we can say, all right, once we break the high, we don't have to come back here. But as it breaks the highs, I expect this candle to come back and tap here, which I gave you 30 pips too. So we want these buys. Obviously, we wanted that buy above this high. We want this candle driving off this body. I guess there's more waiting involved. Just a little more waiting. Daily bullish, 4-hour bullish. Not looking to have a sell limit here. I know a lot of you guys are looking at that limit. These pancakes over here. But you might be looking at a seller play on the 4-hour to come up as well. People at the Zoom door. Come. All right, so top one is removing Project X from their checkout system on Monday. After that, you won't be able to get a Project X account anymore. So if you've had your eye on one and you prefer to trade on Project X over the next few weeks before everyone is migrated over to TradeForEx accounts on February 9th, this is your window. Okay. Amazing. Well, amazing or shitty, I don't know. That sucks. Do we touch the high again? I'm not touching anything. So this is what we were just talking about, right? We expect this to bottom back down, right? To bottom out or to top out and come back down. The target for this candle to make a decision is the previous candle body low right here. If we were able to tap that before making that top wick, we would have been in there, never expecting for it to come back down here. But as we make that top wick and we don't tap this area, we expect this area to be tapped and expect to see a reaction there. It doesn't have the function to drag TP stop loss. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I'm not sure what TradeForEx like. I know the trading view. The TradeForEx on trading view isn't that great. Or trading view for TradeForEx. In general, I'm not a big fan of actual trading on trading view. I like this project texting. I'm even not a big fan. It's better than MT5. Prettier, but Project X just kind of beat everyone. Makes me not want to use top one. I mean, nobody's gonna have Project X. Hold on, second chat. Yo, how long has Zoom been muted? Can you guys hear now? I just realized Zoom's been muted for a while. Long? My bad. It's probably been muted since I was trying to restart the sound. Why is Project X leaving? The owner of Project X is discontinuing his relationship with every other prop firm and only continuing on with his, which is Top Step. LOL, it's been a while. Yeah, it's definitely been like 15, 20 minutes. I needed to. All right, hold on. pooping him, man. No, I went to do went to do the damn thing. Damn. It was hard for me. Now I'm used to it. Discover this. Used to it. I discovered this week after all this time how to zoom the candles. TradeForex is the hardest platform to use. I just need a chart. I need a buy and sell button. And I would like to have some account stats like Project X has here. If I can have those three things on screen, and if they can be pretty and convenient, that'd be great. $45.86 to buy right now. We're waiting on this 30 close. It's obviously not taking us to any resistance just yet. Yeah, gold's making it tough for us. Gold's been making us wait. This live? No, this is pre-recorded. Post-recorded. on. Testing something. Signals here. Eight AM had this big ass drop. 9 AM had this big ass bump. Printed side by side, went nowhere. Okay, what else? What else? What's up, Wooks? How's your day going so far? God bless. Profitable rest of the week, my G. Thank you. Appreciate that. Push to futures. Yes, futures is the future. Oh, why we have different prices? Yeah, you're on spot gold and I'm on futures. Is it better? I'm not familiar with it. Just it's better from every angle. More user friendly, more convenient, it's cleaner, it's less spread, it's cheaper to go each direction, you save money. Low, it's centralized, there's no broker manipulation, it's identical broker to broker to broker to broker, wherever you go. It's everybody gets their feed from the same exchange. So it's safer. It's just, yeah, your spreads are lower, the commissions are less. And it's also a lot more convenient and a lot more user friendly. I'm gonna tell his wife that you're letting him sleep with you. Amazing. If you're in the US, you should trade futures. Absolutely. If you're not in the US, you should still figure out how to trade futures. Getting a forex broker is much easier. It's much easier to get scammed than not to get scammed. True. Bumbugla. Yeah. Get a top one futures account. Use code WIX. Get 50% off and skip the challenge. Get an instant funded account. What's your bias for today? I'm bullish. I trade spot. There are no commissions. I bet you're still paying more to go each way than I am. Other than magical prowls every time silver is about to hit a key all-time high. Seems like the market's going slow. It's just seems to be trickling up for our entire session, right? We hopped on right here at 9. And the entire session has just been coming up with no pullback. Not much structure. In a higher time frame range. Yeah. When you go over the late candle play, it's not really a play. It's just an understanding of what a candle should do, what the next candle should do. Right? This is a late candle right here. Next one should come down. It did. This is a late candle. This one should flip. Well, come down to the body of the late candle, right? It did at the very least right here. It did. I don't take positions off a leg candle just because it's a leg candle. I know what the fuck it means. I was there coming up with it. That BS cooling problem, it went down for a day and a half when silver first pushed. I don't know. You trade silver?
It's definitely a no for me, dog.
Need a tip? Whoa, hey, yo. My best friend is Jewish, but he's on some Hitler type shit jokes lately, and I'm not sure if I should react or how should I react to this motherfucker. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know. I see a bunch of black comedians making KKK jokes. So why can't he joke about fucking Hitler? Is it too soon? Was 100 years not enough? You heard of Bobby Fischer? No, but I heard of Bobby Boucher. The greatest running back this side of Mississippi. Mama said Bobby Fischer is the devil. Football is the devil. Chess player? Chess player, the greatest grandmaster? I don't know. I know a couple of Russian dudes that were really good. Thank you, Wix. Only been in the channel for about 2 weeks. Just passed 2 evals off your levels and discipline. W. Magnus washed them as a Ute. No? We close back below. Are we looking for some sells? No. Where are you looking to enter? What setup? There's nothing printing here, just not for me to enter. There's nothing this thing needs to print. There's absolutely nothing I can expect from this candle or the next one. We're probably going to look for it in London close time, right? Somewhere between 11 and 11:30. And if there's nothing setting up then, we'll call it because doesn't look like anything right now. Right? I'm not looking to figure out where in this current market I can trade. I'm looking to see if the current market can print what I need, and when I see it printing, I'll be like, all right, this is where I can trade. It's not about like, damn, where can I find an edge here? Where can I find an edge right now? No, just because we're here, we're not looking to take a position. I'm looking for it to print what I need, and I don't see anything that remotely resembles any one of my positions, and doesn't even look like we're close. So for that reason, I am waiting. Capiche? Word must be thinking about another Kaspar. Yeah, Gary. Was it Gary Kaspar? Gary? Was it Karpov or Kasparov? It was one of them. They were both good. It was a, or was it Anatoly? It was Anatoly Karpov and Gary Kasparov. Yeah. You know, he's a big Russian opposition leader now. Exiled from Russia. Nice. Gayer. Definitely gayer. Yeah, exiled is exactly right. Muted? No, I'm not muted. Oh, it's Farzo. Yeah, obviously Farzo. This guy. This guy. Hey, we're coming back down here. Can this hourly actually close bearish? Excuse me. Got these cards, man. And it goes a bit funky here, man. This is funny, right? Because you got a level here, you got a level here. I'm sitting here debating, do we close above or do we close below, right? Because you have the hourlies. I'm going to go off the hourly here. And then we have not closed below the hourly. You have this level here. Oof. What's this hourly doing? What's this hourly doing? Look like it's loading up, right? That what was that? That was the 30-minute. That 30-minute flip bullish right there. That loaded up pretty nicely too. Just 1 hour. Damn, if this fucking thing flips here, there's room to go here to the left. If you look at the level like this, right? If you look at the level like this off the hourly, this thing should be driving up. Kind of arbitrary. Yeah, when it's arbitrary, I prefer to stay out, or we're going to wait for something else to print. Really looks like this 30 wants to push up heavy. Still another 11 minutes left. Exiled in modern day is crazy, but it's kind of true. He's not allowed back because otherwise he'll be fucking put to death or jailed. He'll definitely be jailed, right? You can't be talking shit about, you know, Putin. Putler, as they call him over there. You know that, right? That's what they call him. They call him Putler. Hitler, but Putler. Where is this shit? Yo. NorCal, Nemo, Kiddles. Anything from NorCal is great. Not worth what I paid for it. You got scammed. Did you get gurued? There's a 30 and more of a 15 mil or a 46.21, which could be why price is holding. Yeah, there's a lower right here. Right here. To the left, yeah. 46.21.4. Right at it. $1,400 an ounce. Oh, that's some shit I used to pay in New York 20 years ago. 20 years ago in New York, you get some shit for like $1,400 an ounce. But don't forget, it was really hard to come by Cali weed in New York. Like, it wasn't hard, but it was just like, you gotta wait for your guy, you know. Oh, there, come back, like 20, 25 years ago. For some talk to me nice vibes. You should grow your own. I would. Just can't. Shit ain't legal. Well, once they pass the amendment, I might get one of those fridges that just like AI grows, right? It'll just sit here in the corner and I'll just put a seed in and then let AI grow it. They have those little fridges that grow everything from beginning to end on their own. Crazy. It's been raining so much. My pool's overflowing. Oh, we coming down here. Huh. We are coming down. Le zoom door, por favor. Gotcha. Really not too pretty here in terms of how the candles have looked today. It was hard, to be honest, because the fire was mostly personals. Huh. What a draggy session. Been nothing all morning, nothing good. Nothing has really looked like amazing. One of those test your patience type of days because, I mean, you sit here long enough, eventually your position will set up. But you sit here long enough, eventually your mind starts fucking with you, right? And you start hunting shit that's not there. You'll go chasing shadows and get yourself in trouble, right? But if you're truly patient, if you truly know what you need, and you can definitely wait it out, and you've done it before, and you have all the tools in your toolkit, all the skills, right, required, the skills that are required to be profitable. Wait, when it sets up, you get it. Make sure that candle's on what, the 5? Nah, don't pay attention to that. It's kind of funky here too, right? Because remember I said the same way you come up, same way you come down. So you can kind of have this area as a level you come down from because that's where you came up to. You can have this area as a support. That's where we came up from. A very arbitrary level. You can have the hourly here to the left. And we're not even close to breaking that. I prefer the hourly. I like the higher time frame here. Hello, so what's the deal, brother? Where you been? How you doing? Two minutes here. 2 minutes for this 1 hour close. We're hopping into London close time, and we'll see what the next half hour brings. The worst part is I bought from 45.93 and closed at 4,600. Why is that bad? You're at 46.20. There are people that bought gold at $1 back in 1970s, in the 1900s. You're freeing your gluteus maximus? Bro, you better lock it up. Don't be freeing it. You free your gluteus maximus, you better not drop the soap, bro. Wow, what are we doing here? Just ugly. Ugly. Freezing. I got you. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nothing. 30 close bears. There's a level of sorts here. 46.21.5. 1 hour close bullish. There's a level here at 46.21.5. Both on the 30 and the hourly. The 15 goes below the most recent because there's a level there at 46.21.5. 46.21.5. It isn't just nothing going on in the last, the last 45 minutes. The last hour we've printed side by side. More waiting involved. I think if there's nothing here by the next half hour candle, by the next 30-minute candle, we'll call it. Yeah, I'm gonna be here probably for at least another 30-minute candle till 11:30. If we see something setting up or getting close to setup, we'll obviously hold on and wait for it or take it. But for now, there's nothing setting up. So I'm gonna wait this half hour out, see what the market does, what it's trying to tell us. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Give me a second. I'm gonna go grab a snack. I'm starving, Marvin, this morning. I'm gonna eat something. Give me a minute. Hey, we got a new Zoomie in here. What's up, Jamal? Good to see you. Welcome to the community. Thank you for joining us. All right, give me a sec. Let me go get a snack.
Welcome, welcome. Make it official and roll up.
So officially wait for me. What'd you say? You officially rolling up?
I was saying, make it official with Jamal, and he needs to roll up.
We'll say you don't have to wait for me. All right, hold on. Well, that's a nice bottom wick. Yeah, nothing for us though. It would have been great if this wasn't a bottom wick but stayed bearish, right? And we can look for some sells there. Wow. Always manages to hit my stop exactly when it drives back up, but always misses my limit by 1 tick before blasting off. It's just you, man. It's got something against you specifically. This is Chop So Ugly. Calling a day. See you tomorrow. Have a good night, Dan. Have a good day. Would have been a nice 70 if it didn't just miss my limit buy. Yeah. It would have been even better if it just kind of closed for us, right? Like this, like it was a minute ago. We could have had this closure here. Yeah, next candle. I'm looking for this. But we didn't get that closure. Bottom wick, broke that low bottom wick and came back up. Reflip, re-breaking the highs. Looking like it's going to continue up. And at this point, there's just no structure here. 30 celery. Can't fuck with it. You're buying that right into this resistance. We'd have to be above resistance. Stop. 100 pip stop for a remaining 15 pip range here. Good. Moving. The 4-hour celery about to hit you. Bang. Just been hit. There's nothing here, but if we can print the celery play above here, I would like that, right? I can't take just this closure. But after we close here, and if we can attempt to come back down here, right, and fail at this attempt, and still close above the most recent resistance, right, which would mean we're holding support. If we can break that high bouncing off this support, I would have full confidence that we can ride up here. But we would need to bounce off this support. We would need to establish this resistance first. We would need to bounce off this support. We would need to break that previous resistance. And we would need to fill this clean range to the left here. So they should making me go crazy. Running hard. Now we pumping. Yeah, everyone's got a different interpretation of what's happening. Running, pumping, moving, flying. When the 4-hour time frame starts strong in the new candle in MetaTrader, it goes up. Not sure. It's a buy? I wouldn't be too sure about that. I would not be too sure about that. Everything's bullish right now, and doesn't mean sales can't work out. Yeah, but I'm with you though. Like personally, I'd rather see buys. Then there's a whole bunch of people in the community that don't sell at all. They only look for buys. They never look for sales. But if we are in this futures market and we have the opportunity to be able to sell, not just invest, be able to play both sides of the coin. Fuckers still have not unpaused my shit. All right, 15 just closed right there. Is it above the range? It's got this little funky level here that we've tapped. So like I said, not really looking for a push up on this candle. Although we can get it if we're able to make a high right now, right? If we're able to break this high, top wick, and then come down, I wouldn't mind it. Let's see. Let's see what happens. All right, the hourly, the 15, the 30, they're all still open. We did make a top wick here, which is good. How much room is there? 3, 4. I think if we're able to tap 46.24 and re-break highs, I will look for it. But right now, you're kind of at this funky level here. 15, bit lower, 15.30. One's not even existing here. What do we tap? Minor. This is a minor level too, but we need to make an attempt to come back down here. Ideally, we can get that bearish closure here like we just drew it up, but still close above 46.24. Right, something like that. We get this closure, right? We can look for the break of the highs. No closure, no entry, no rebreak of the lows to retest 46.24. No entry. This is good. This is what I was just talking about. We want this top wick to break that previous candle high, but then we want this to come back down. Right now, we want this to come back down and not drive. If it just continues driving up and there's no structure, it's going to be quite a bit of waiting. But if we can re-break the lows, tap a support, tap TL line 46.24, re-break highs, we'll be all over it like shit on Velcro. We just got to do it. We just got to get it. Gotta wait. Gotta wait. Gotta wait. Gotta miss. Gotta miss. Gotta miss. Gotta wait. Gotta wait. Gotta wait. Gotta wait. Let it do it. Let it do it. Let it do what it do. And sometimes it'll go without you, but sometimes it'll come back and you won't be sitting in drawdown. This pushes up. It's just going to take longer to set up again, right? Because you're going to need this break and then a retest. Don't push up. No, push up. Oh, there he goes. That's some ugly shit. That pushed a lot. How about a sell him at 46.34.5 on a 15-minute? Yeah, I see what you're looking at. I'm not a big fan of this because daily bullish 4-hour just broke the previous 4-hour high for a sell replay, so I think we're coming up here. We're bullish. 1 hour closed. Bullish. So everything is bullish, and if you're looking to sell against everything that's bullish, you only have here this level, minor level, by the way. You have it on the 30, you got it on the 15. You don't have it on the hourly. You don't have it on the 4-hour. You also don't have it at that level at multiple instances. So there's no multiple instances of a closure showing up at that level except for this. Okay? Except for this 30 and 15. Nothing else. So yeah, I'm gonna, if it's only a 15 and 30, no other, confirmations, no multiple time frame, no higher time frame, no multiple instances in the market, fighting the bias against it, not with the bias. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid that. It's just at that point, it doesn't make sense. Could be a fake out. Could be a fake out. is perfect though. This is the low it needed to retest before we can have some buys. How much would the stop? What would the stops be here on the break of the highs? 68. Yeah, no matter what happens, we got 8 more minutes. It's either going to be the last 8 minutes that we're here, or there's going to be a position coming up on the next 15-minute candle, next 30-minute candle. You guys hear Benny? He's doing the while he's dreaming, he's sleeping. His back leg is running. I heard when dogs run in their sleep, they're actually growing. Could be fake out, could be. I got into a buy from 4610.2 on a pullback on the top of the ORB. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, order block probably. I closed now because it may come back from me. I use the order block strategy with no wicks. Levels as confirmations. I learned everything about price reading and levels from you. A lot of trap buyers from 29. Yeah. 4630, bro. 4630 on the dot. Damn, you psychological levels. Benny calling out sells in his sleep. Yeah, he's whining and moving a lot, right? $30 looks ugly. 1 hour looks ugly. You see just one candle just plummet from here? Is that possible? Can we just get a... There's nothing else to support sells here. Except the 15 faking out. There's nothing else to support sells. It's a big ass candle. 100 pips. We've just a trend line, H1. Just as I suspected, it's coming right back down to the order. Opening range breakout. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I know. Open range break. Is that an ICT term? If it closes below is bearish. You just said that we're bullish. Can't be so unbiased, double biased. It's fine. I know that ain't no ICT term. Screw ICT, they know nothing. Why are you yelling at me, bro? I don't know. I don't know the term either. So, is a big daddy term? What's that? What's a big daddy? Big dad. That's because I bought it on 45.86 at the time I sent the message. I got you. The opening range breakout is an indicator. Sounds new to me. news to me. If it closes below 46.16 in 35 minutes, it could fall back down to 45.88. Really? 46.16 is going to decide if it goes all the way back to 45.88, like down here? This is going to decide? Yeah. I'm going to have to join you on that. I'm going to have to... So we're not really following this dip? Somebody lying, right? Hey gang, while we're still here, if you're new here, please drop a like, sub to the channel, help me grow this community. Please share the stream as well. We will be live tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern for Asian session. Last night, Asian session, we call 40 pips. You can see it here on the left somewhere. Tonight, we'll look to continue the fun. The Asians have gotten us, the Asian session has gotten us to 29.5K subs. Can this New York session get us to 29.6? You guys are fairly close. We're almost there. We're about 25 subs away. 29.6. Okay, never mind. So we just slag, started to drive down a bit. Stop looking for correlations. Just work on one chart. Can you explain again, please, the correlation on time frames for this idea of trade? Oh, making me yawn? Yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to make 300 a yawn. Hey, we got 300 in here. That's a fucking W in itself. Let's go. Correlation among time frames. You just want all your time frames to align, right? Probably align doesn't necessarily mean all closing bullish or all closing bearish, but a lot of times, yeah, you want them all closing in the same direction. And align just means, you know, either closing in the same direction or telling the same story in terms of closures, right? Because you could have everything bullish. Let's say you have your 30, your hourly are bullish, right? And right now you're printing the current 15, 30 hourly bullish, but the current 15 is being printed. Let's say this 15 that's printing right now close like this instead of what it is right now. Yeah, even though it closed bearish, it's still aligning with the higher time frame narrative of a bullish move because we're closing bearish above resistance, which confirms that we're now holding this as a support, right? If we start pushing up off this area and breaking this high, we're driving off of support. And even though the 30 was bullish, hourly bullish here, and even though this 15 is bearish, it's still telling the same story as the other two because it's holding a support, inviting a bullish move in, right? It's inviting this bullish push by holding that support. If that's the case, break of that resistance, that's your push. So on the 30, you're probably looking like a really, after this candle. Brush you up. Sorry, there's a little gap right here. Do that with a gap. I've been following Wix for 2 years or more, and I've only given like 5 likes in all. I forget, but the important thing is I'm here every stream. Yes, sir. And that's the reason I always ask for it, because I know you guys forget. I forget to like my own stream sometimes. So I understand people need reminders, right? So I like to remind you guys, and if it, you know, I don't see anything wrong with it because a lot of people do forget. But I'm asking for your likes. I'm asking for your subs. I want them. Right? I want this community to grow, so yeah, I'm begging for your likes, begging for your subs. Please drop a like, sub to the channel. Please share the stream so we can grow this community. And I want you guys to be an active part, an important part of actually growing this community. Not just a part of the community, but a part of growing the community. Have a hand in building it, right? Be like those guys that built the Empire State Building, right? Yeah, they're not. Their names are not Empire State, but they were part of building it. They can be proud. Been a while. Is Green still here? I hope so. Haven't seen him in a while. I think you should give the 6 like on March 15th. Nah, do it today. No, only sob once. I love Wix, man. Out of all the streamers, he's the most real. No guru crap, but just down to earth, real talk. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, okay, we closed there. Let's check it out. Let's see if there's anything doing and see what we can do. So we've closed respecting this level. All right, so what if we do this? All right, we've closed respecting that. Oh, 4 hour. Look at that. Remember I said the 4 hour broke the previous 4 hour high, but the previous 4 hour did close bearish back in range. The rebreak out of the low could take you to fill the wick. The hour at least coming back down. Your issue right now is the 15. The 30 closed bearish, but still at support above 46.16 flat here, which means nothing in terms of sells. And then if you look at the 15, the 15's closed here with no bottom wick at support in the chop. Yeah, no bottom wick, no more range, no range to come down. We can't look for any sells here based on the candle and based on the level. I think we're gonna call it here, gang. I'm gonna call it. We're gonna take it into the signal channel and see if anything sets up in there. I think it should be at least another 30 minutes to an hour before anything sets up. It's just not looking like it's ready just yet. If it does, I will be there to hand out the W's, and the signal channel will be there to catch it. All right, signals community. So look out, stay locked in for the next hour or two. I think we might see some positions. Zoom gang, Kenny, see you guys, Reggie, Jay. See you guys tonight for Asian session, 8 p.m. Eastern, right? Welcome to the new members. Welcome, Jamal. So he was one of the new guys. T Squared, Tom Taylor. Hey, gotta run. Thanks for the value today. We appreciate you, brother. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. I'm new here, 2-time catching a video. I'm new to futures trading. Hoping to learn a lot. Just keep showing up. Hey, show up tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. All right. D-List Designs by Seth. Liscus. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. Yeah, show up tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll be going live for Asian session. And then tomorrow morning, again, 8:30 a.m. Eastern for New York session. Yeah, later, Reggie. Appreciate you. Luck tonight. Hopefully Asian session got us. I think we're going to get some positions throughout the day here in the signal channel. But if we don't, we will for sure look to take some in Asian session tonight. I'll be looking at market open at 6 p.m. and then Asian session, our Asian session on YouTube at 8 p.m. Mods, thank you as always for helping me run the stream. We got to select some new mods. There's a whole bunch of mods that aren't active anymore, so I'm gonna take them out, and we're gonna add some new moderators. It'll be fun. Also keep in mind, people in Dubai don't watch the Flintstones, but people in Abu Dhabi do. Abu Dhabi do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes, catch us tonight like we're fucking Pokemon. Absolutely. All right, this 15 sprinting. Halfway decent. Quite a bit. All right. Mods. Zoom gang. Said bye to you. Signals. Stay locked in for next hour or two. Chat. Love and wisdom to you all. Okay? I want to see all of you prosper. I want to see all of you do well. But I can only show you the door. You must walk through it on your own, Neo. So, I'll get you to the door. I'll guide you to the river. I'll get you to the water, to the food. You got to put some work in. You got to drink that water. You got to be the one that cooks and eats the food. You got to be the one walking through the door, taking that next step. Just show you where it is. All right, gang, that's my time. You already know the deal. As for me, my time here is up. And just like that, another New York session is in the books. Hey, stay safe out there on these charts. The mean streets of the charts, right? The mean charts of futures. Don't overdo it. Don't blow your accounts. Make sure you show up tonight for our Asian session, 8 p.m. Eastern, with your funded accounts ready to go, locked and loaded. So go get your top 1 futures account. Make sure you use code WIX. You get your 50% off. I think it's 40% off right now, but 40 to 50% off. And I'll see you tonight with your mental clarity at 100%, right? Full mental capacity at 100%. And with your accounts locked and loaded and ready to trade and make money, not pass challenges, right? Yeah, and bring your questions. Bring all your questions. All right, gang. Later.